So hey guys, I'm going to react to a video from anthpo, and it's called "Can a White Guy Win an Asian Beauty Pageant?" Well, I'm an Asian, I'm Vietnamese, so let's watch it. It's what?
That's me, anthpo, and in front of me there is Janice. She's my partner in crime for this year's Mr. KSA.
Okay, it's kind of cool that there's the Minecraft title in front of their head. Like, I kind of like their edits.
That stands for Korean Student Association, and I know what you're thinking. Anthony,
Korean Student Association.
you're quite white.
You're right, but 2 years ago I managed to be a contestant
Who cares if you're white? Like, literally, a lot of Asians are white.
of Mr. KSA because Janice, who was my friend, was also a member of the organization. And so I asked Janice if I could participate this year, and she said, yes.
You have 4 months.
Are you
4 months? That's like not much, because usually you need to take like 2 years to make a competition in Asian.
flushing the toilet? And so in between going to classes and making YouTube videos, I found time to prepare for Mr. KSA. I didn't want to lose twice, so I learned Korean. I met my competitors early.
Hi, my name is Vincent. Keith. Hi, my name is Andrew. Hi, my name is JB. My name is Thomas.
Hi, my name is Matt.
My name's Ian, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Man,
I met my competitors early.
Hi, my name is Vincent. Keith. Hi, my name is Andrew. Hi, my name is JB. My name is
Hi, my name is Matt.
yes, Matt, I like this guy. I like this
My
guy.
name's Ian, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Why you doing Disney Channel?
We found out the theme this year was Marvel, and so we did some research. This better be good.
Oh, it will be good.
That was the cringiest, like, ow, ow, ow! With 1 day left, I was finally ready for the competition. Oh fuck, I forgot I'm in this costume. One thing that was different from 2 years ago is that the attendance was about doubled. After there was about 400 people there, we finally started. The pageant started by each of the contestants showing a video they made and then walking out on stage. Video they made, walking out on stage. Video they made, walking out on stage. And so I was like, oh my god, videos, I know how to make those. So my video included me doing the Magic Mike dance, speaking Korean. In my video, I also had friends endorse me, also Chris Hansen.
anthpo would make a great Mr. KSA 2022.
Let me hear you say, yeah!
And then it was time for me to walk out. I wrote the B-movie script on a bunch of paper airplanes, and then shook a tasteful amount of ass. Next up with the swimsuit walk, or as I like to call it, the My Digital Footprint Will Never Be the Same walk. Everyone was just getting naked on stage. And naked I would get. I thought I did pretty good, and now that like 400 people have seen my ass, and well, I guess all of you as well, it was time to move on to the formal one. This is where each contestant walks with an escort. There also seemed to be a pretty common trend that guys like getting stepped on. Do with that information as you will. I was a clown for my other performances, so I wanted one of mine to be good. The superhero walks were really fun, and Spider-Man, I mean, god damn! Oh. This guy said, fuck being Deadpool, I'm gonna be Mr. Clean, and so, used his bald head to the best of his ability. I didn't care about looking cool, I picked the superhero with the most sex appeal, Black Widow. I'd also like to point out this guy definitely got a full shot of my asshole. We were about an hour in at this point, and it was time for us to come together for a brief group dance. Afterwards, it was the talents. This guy right here, Matt, he can dance. Not gonna lie, if I saw this performance, I probably would have been scared, but I was backstage, napping.
I spent $400 on a Valentine's Day gift my girlfriend didn't even like. Man, I gotta get better at claw machines. Ha 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 ha.
JV's performance was humping this young man. It didn't quite bring a tear to my eye like this one did, though. Going into Mr. KSA, I knew there'd be a lot of singing and dancing, so I had to think about what would stand out.
Hey. I have a confession to make. Spotlight, please. I thought for an awfully long time about what a good talent would be, and I realized it's a backflip. Oh, you guys.
I told the audience that we would be finding my talent together. I started by playing ukulele, I did a magic trick, but I knew that all of that wasn't enough.
I'm sensing a little bit of animosity towards me, and I know where it stems from, and I have a confession to make. Some of you have probably already realized. I'm white. Oh, I get it. I'm trying to figure out why I'm here too. Of course, token minority is, obviously there. But also, the organization I'm representing is 70% Asian, so through transitive property, I'm trying my best here. I just don't really know how else to appease all of you guys. I could stand up here and try to sing or something. I just 지금부터 갈 때까지 가보게. Oh, Gangnam Style. Alright, so that's enough of that. The backflip obviously is not going to happen, so can I give a motivational speech? Is that cool with you guys? Alright, sweet. 3 years ago, I came to Rutgers. All the fun and fulfilling times I've had these past 3 years have stemmed from one simple philosophy. Try a little harder.
Reading off my note cards, I poured my soul into the speech.
Try a little harder. So, oh shit, that's right. There's just dicks on these cards! So to all of you out there, if you're an athlete, what do? You do an extra lap, and then one after that, you try a little harder. And so what do you do when you have to give a performance in front of 350 people you've never met? No! You tape $1 underneath all of their seats. That joke costed me $400. And finally, what do when you have to do a backflip? Stop looking at the dollars. If you want to do a backflip, you go to Sky Zone over the course of 2 goddamn weeks, and you learn how to backflip. But then, once you finally get it, you realize it's funnier if you get a stunt double.
I'll wait. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Respectfully, though, they did save the best talent for last. This guy's mime act lasted 5 minutes, and it was legitimately beautiful. But after all of that, it was time to vote. I also did not know this until I walked backstage, but there was a $200 cash prize for the winner.
It's been a long journey. They worked super, super hard, but there has to be one winner.
A 2-year-long wait, 4 months of practice, all on the line. I was about to lose everything to a mime. Oh, fuck, wait, I accidentally spoiled it. I also got this stupid gum tattoo, all for nothing.
The winner of Mr. KSA 2022 is Anthony.
So obviously I didn't lose to the mime. You did great though, Vincent. Everybody did super great. I was laughing my ass off watching this footage.
Let's go. I'm only down $200 now.
Huge shout out to Henry, Janice, Anjana, Kieran, and everybody that came out to support me. I appreciate you guys tons. I like making people smile and being a clown. I'll tell you what, it feels good to be the clown in a crown. It's now been 3 weeks since Mr. KSA. I've watched back this footage a lot.
On these cards! So to all of you out there, if you're an athlete, what do? You do an extra lap, and then one after that, you try a little harder. And so what do when you have to give a performance in front of 350 people you've never met? No! You tape $1 underneath all of their seats. That joke costed me $400. And finally, what do? When you have to do a backflip. Stop looking at the dollars. If you want to do a backflip, you go to Sky Zone over the course of 2 goddamn weeks, and you learn how to backflip. But then, once you finally get it, you realize it's funnier if you get a stunt double.
I'll wait. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
The superhero walks were really fun, and Spider-Man, I mean, god damn! Here, Matt, he can dance. JV's performance was humping this young man. KSA, I knew. I told the audience.
And I just 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 말은 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 말은 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가보게. 오빠 강남 스타일. Alright, so that's enough of that. The backflip obviously is not going to happen, so can I give a motivational speech? Is that cool for you guys? Alright, sweet. 3 years ago, I came to Rutgers. All the fun and fulfilling times I've had these past 3 years have stemmed from one simple philosophy. Try a little harder.
Reading off my note cards, I poured my soul into the speech.
Try a little harder. So, oh shit, that's right. There's just dicks on these cards! So to all of you out there, if you're an athlete, what do? You do an extra lap, and then one after that, you try a little harder. And so what do when you have to give a performance in front of 350 people you've never met? No! You tape $1 underneath all of their seats. That joke costed me $400. And finally, what do? When you have to do a backflip. Stop looking at the dollars. If you want to do a backflip, you go to Sky Zone over the course of 2 goddamn weeks, and you learn how to backflip. But then, once you finally get it, you realize it's funnier if you get a stunt double.
Mime act left. $200 cash prize for the winner.
The winner of Mr. KSA 2022 is Anthony.
So obviously, it's diversity. There's so many different people from different walks of life. It's very unlike my high school. I joke about being the white guy a lot, and I think it's really cool that I'm invited to do things like Mr. KSA in the first place. I think culture should be celebrated. I'm Anthony. I'm talking using signs today. There's a show called Adventure Time. In one of the episodes, the 2 main characters, they make a bunch of signs in the morning. Throughout the day, they only speak using those signs. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm not canceling any of my plans. I'm going to all of my college classes. I'm gonna suffer. I'm like deathly afraid that like I'm gonna accidentally say a word without thinking. I'm just trying to think of how I can prevent that. I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm gonna pass out. I've made a mistake. So I woke up in the morning and I worked on all of the signs. It took me about 25 to 30 minutes and I wrote a lot. After that though, it was time to start my morning. My morning usually starts by taking the bus to whatever campus I have class on, and literally just my luck, literally as soon as I sit down, a friend sits next to me. It was hard to communicate. There is one catch that I haven't told you guys though, and it's that I'm not doing this whole thing alone. Enter my friend Gavin.
Lovely weather.
So, the night before, I held an interest meeting for all of my friends, and Gavin was the only person who had the balls to do this. Have you guys ever heard of Adventure Time?
Yes!
And so Gavin was joining me on my struggles today. He prepared very well. The first thing he recommended us do is to talk to strangers. I thought it'd be easy because we each had like 70 signs. The problem is, when you hold up signs in public, people think you're trying to sell them stuff. And so after 30 minutes, we gave up and played Red Light, Green Light. I didn't have anything fun like this prepared. Gavin was clearly much better at this than me. Afterwards, he suggested we get some food, and so we did just that. I think the hardest part about this entire challenge for me was that I didn't really understand exactly what I'd have to write. Gavin did. He wrote things like what he was gonna eat. I didn't think that far ahead. But once we sat down, things got pretty nice. He asked me questions, of which I didn't have answers for. I also had a difficult fan interaction.
My brother just wanted to tell you that he's been subbed since the Yoshi video.
I forgot to write signs like goodbye and thank you, and so I would just always default to I love you. Busting it down was one of the few things we could do without it being too awkward. And after 2 hours of complete silence, Gavin and I went about our separate ways. After that, I had a big lecture. I didn't really get a chance to talk. And then after that, I called my friend Hanbon and told her a big issue I was about to run into.
I have a photo event tonight for the school.
As that big event approached, I just hung out with a few more people, including Janice.
Tonight for the school.
As that big event approached, I just hung out with a few more people, including Janice.
I have an interview at 3.
And this was my most proud moment of the day.
Shivansh.
After I absolutely annihilated Janice, I had a group project to do.
What is this? Oh, okay, word.
I tried to help, but it was impossible.
Does anyone have any ideas regarding that?
I did, but I couldn't say them. After my group project, I asked Kieran if he wanted to hang out and play Smash, and so we did just that.
How am I supposed to carry the conversation right now? Man, who's the president of the United States? Yeah, that's correct. Oh, so you can laugh, you don't have a laugh card you're gonna hold up whenever...
After that, the last thing I had for the day was a workshop that I was supposed to take photos at.
Wrong. It's 8 p.m., bro.
After a tough hour and a half of being heckled by my friends, it was over. The hard part was out of the way, but there was still one thing I wanted to do.
Let's play Guess What's Going On in Anthony's Mind. Definitely thinking about anime movies.
The way I conduct myself, and specifically in my videos, is very high octane, so it felt good to just sit back and listen for a change. All in all though, I don't think I would recommend learning sign language. That's right, that was the whole joke. Fuck you.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends.
In Italy, we don't say.
I think this is the wrong way. We say.
The follow.
A glamour friendly between old rivals the Netherlands and Germany in Amsterdam. Hansi Flick looking to keep up his winning run as he names a strong side. It's been a bright start by both sides as
Yeah, I still have to. Well, I unpacked like all of the kitchen stuff. And I still have to unpack like all my clothes. Pretty much all that's left is clothes. Am I wearing any clothes? Yes. Bruh, why wouldn't I be wearing clothes? It's hot in here! I'm just kidding. Those behind bars. Criminal scum. Andrew, you guys told me how to pronounce his name, but I forgot. It's N-T-U-Y-E-N. Nguyen? Is that it right? Knew it. Okay. I'll remember this time.
A few minutes later.
Ricky Nguyen. Wait, yeah. Nguyen. How do you say it again?
Nguyễn.
It was pretty popular, huh?
Huh. What?
I found somebody in my office this morning. There was some weird person sitting in my office in my chair.